Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, greetings, alishanmao here. Welcome to my little man cave. In this video, I'm going to show you how to 3D print stronger parts for your builds, or how to make your 3D prints stronger without having to increase the infill. Yes, most of us think that increasing the infill, that is how much filament go in the mid of your part, can get your part stronger. Some people think that yes, even 100% infill can get you very strong parts, because yes, increasing the infill settings does make your part strong because it puts more filament in the mid of your 3D print, thus making it stronger, but it adds more weight to your part, and anything over 80% infill is just overkill and not necessary. So today in this video, I'm going to give you a very quick little secret on how to make your 3D parts or your 3D prints stronger without having to increase infills to 80% or 100%. So let's get to work. Alright, let's talk about some solid facts. We're going to talk about the infill density, and we're going to talk about the infill pattern. These two, many of people think out there that these two make great difference in making your 3D prints stronger. Let's look at the infill. Infill is basically the pattern and the filament, the material that the 3D printer is going to put in the middle of your model. So if you look at this model, I have a 15% infill, we have a bottom layer, we have a top layer, and also what we have you call the walls or outer shell. That's where the secret lies for the stronger parts, and I'm going to come to it very soon. Stay with me. So yes, the people think increasing the infill density is simply going to make your part stronger. Let's go from 15% to 80% infill density, and you will see that yes, it does make difference because it fills more material inside your part and thus making it stronger, but at the same time it will become heavier and you will be spending more filament, more of your precious filament in order to make your part stronger. Let's go back to 15% and let's talk about some of the stronger patterns. So in Cura that I have grid lines, triangle, trihexagon, cubic, cubisagon, octet, quadrant, blah 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 blah. Well, there are many infill patterns that you can use. Some of them are directionally stronger, some of them are all the way stronger. So I find triangles are normally stronger in many directions. Okay, so this is 15% triangle infill, and if you go 80% triangle infill, you can see that the part does get more thing filled in the middle, and thus it makes it more stronger. That's what you think, but your part is heavier and you're spending more filament right there. So we're gonna go back to the 15, okay, infill density, and we're gonna come to the cross 3D, and you can see how it fills the crosses in 3D down here and how they actually work from down to up, or down to from bottom to top. Now I find triangles, hexagon, or also called honeycombs, are actually stronger, very strong infill patterns, and you can safely use them with 15% to 60% of infill density to make your model stronger. Okay, and the most stronger infill pattern that I find in Cura is a gyroid, and if I put gyroid 15%, you can see how it builds in the middle of the model. It comes from bottom, like turning around in 3D different shapes, and fills the model really nice and strong even on 15% infill. Now if you look at this right here, I printed it with 15% grid only, lines, nothing else, and this part is pretty strong, but if you look at it, it does bend with a little bit of force, though I added some strength right here and right here, but still it bends, and it will bend. These are the weak points right here. That's where it will bend and break. But comparatively, this part, which is also almost the same lightweight, we'll check the weight, is much stronger, does not bend, and this at these weak points that much as that one is bending. Trust me, I am using a lot of power here and it's not bending that much as this, because if I use more power on this, I can easily break this. If we go for the weight, okay, this part 15% infill, okay, and if I put it here, it's 14.6 gram, and this part is 25.7 gram. Now if I 3D printed this part with 100% infill, but it will get very, very heavy and will use a lot of filament. Now here, pay attention, here's the trick. Using the less infill density and the pattern of your choice, which are stronger infill patterns, you can still make your model very, very strong, just like this, okay? So the secret here is, if you look at the screen, in the wall thickness, wall count, and top and bottom layers. That means the shell. If you make the shell outside your part thicker, top, bottom layers, add more of them, making that top bottom shell thicker as well, obviously your part is going to get much stronger, and even using less infill pattern or less infill density, your part will still be much more stronger. Now compare this part's 15% gyroid infill pattern. I'm gonna go here and choose my profile strong normal, and now here you can see easily that my infill is still 15%, but look at that, the wall count, the outer shell parameter has increased. So you can see now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see right here, wall thickness I made 2, and it added 5 wall line counts. Similarly, I made top bottom thickness to 1 millimeter, and that added 5 layers of top and bottom layers. So you can see here I have 5 layers, and then 15% gyroid infill, and you see outside shell with 5 line count, which is the 2 millimeter wall thickness, and then comes on the top 5 layers. Now also let me show you my 3D printer at the moment is 3D printing thicker shell, thicker outer shell with more top and bottom layer, and you can see how less infill is making my parts stronger. Lotmex 3D printer Shark V2 works day and night for me, and you can see right here, this is my 3D part. As you can see, 2 millimeter outer shell, and top and bottom layers are more, and it's actually still printing much faster than 60-80% infill that you want, you know, and it is much more stronger, as you have seen in the little demo, that I use a lot of force, and the part is still stronger and not bending on the weaker points, unlike the other part. So you can see this is how my 3D printer is printing stronger 3D printed parts and components. You can even make 6 top and bottom layers and 5 or 6 shell or outside line count, okay? That is wall line count. And once you print this without having to have more infill, you'll get really nice and strong part. So that is the secret right here. So this is how you will make your 3D prints stronger. You will print stronger 3D components without wasting too much filament on infill. Your parts will be lighter and stronger, and of course will also print faster compared to more infill density. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way soon. Give this video a big like, subscribe to my channel, stay updated. Come on, you know what to do. Hit that like button, it's right there. I know you can do it. Oh, while you're at it, also hit the subscribe button right there. Come on, don't be shy, just hit it. Thank you very much for all your support towards my work, that I post regular and fresh content on my channel just for you. Hit that like button right there.